Millions screamed his name. But behind the fame, Michael Jackson lived a life filled with pressure, loneliness, and pain. The world saw the king of pop, but very few saw the human being behind the spotlight, from sold-out stadiums to worldwide fame. Michael Jackson became one of the most recognized people on earth. But fame came with a cost that slowly followed him throughout his entire life. Let me tell you what will surprise you about Michael Jackson that you have never heard. Of his childhood. Michael Jackson's journey began at a very young age. While most children were outside playing, making friends, and enjoying life, Michael was rehearsing for hours, day after day, performance after performance. He grew up in a household where music was taken seriously, and perfection was expected. Very quickly, his talent became impossible to ignore. People were amazed by his voice, his dancing, and the energy he brought to the stage. But behind those performances was a child carrying enormous pressure. He became famous before he could truly experience being a child. As the world celebrated him, his normal childhood slowly disappeared, and even though success came early, peace did not. His rise to global fame. As the years passed, Michael Jackson became more than just a singer. He became a global phenomenon. His music crossed borders, languages, and cultures. Millions of fans admired him. Every concert became an event. Every movement became a headline. The world watched everything he did. And with every new success, the expectations became even bigger. People expected perfection. Perfection in music. Perfection in performance. Perfection in appearance. But no human being can carry that kind of pressure forever. The bigger the fame became, the smaller his private life became. There was almost nowhere he could go without cameras following him. No normal life, no privacy, no escape from attention to the world. He looked larger than life, but inside, the pressure was becoming heavier. His life became loneliness and full of pressure. Fame gave Michael Jackson the world, but it also took away peace. Despite being surrounded by millions of fans, he often seemed deeply alone. The constant attention from the media created enormous emotional pressure. Every decision became public. Every mistake became news. Every personal struggle became entertainment for headlines. People judged him constantly, without fully understanding what he was going through. Over time, the emotional exhaustion became impossible to hide. Behind the smile, behind the performances, behind the fame, was a man trying to survive the weight of being watched by the entire world. Many people saw the celebrity, but very few saw the emotional pain. Very few saw the loneliness. Fame can give someone everything money can buy, and still leave them feeling empty. That was one of the saddest realities of Michael Jackson's life. He spent so much of his life entertaining the world, while quietly carrying pain inside himself. And perhaps the hardest part was that he could never fully escape the spotlight. Oh, his legacy. But despite the pain, despite the pressure, despite the loneliness, Michael Jackson changed music forever. His influence reached every part of the world. Artists across generations were inspired by him. His performances became legendary. His music became timeless. Even years later, people still dance to his songs, still admire his creativity, still feel connected to the emotions inside his music. Because beyond the fame, there was something deeply human about him. People didn't just see a superstar, they saw someone trying to be understood. And maybe that's why his story continues to touch so many people today. Not just because of the fame, but because behind all the success, there was still a human being searching for peace. Please, if you like stories like this, about celebrity and uncovering truth behind fame, please do follow, like and subscribe to this channel for exciting news about celebrity. The ending part of this story is maybe the saddest part of fame is that millions can love you, and you can still feel completely alone. That was the reality behind Michael Jackson's smile. The world will always remember the music, the dancing, the legendary performances. But behind the spotlight was a man carrying pressure few people could truly understand. R.I.P. to the King of Pop. His entirely life is still recorded that no artist in history has been able to do as much as he has done. He was so popular and his fans still miss him. And his legendary performances and style continues even till date. And many people still use his style, dance, and performances. And perhaps that's why, even today, his story still touches millions around the world. Please, if you like Story Like Do, please do. Follow, like, and subscribe to this channel. Thanks, everyone.